Guys, it's Eden, and today I'm going to be taking a more serious turn today. Um, I'm going to be telling you my sexual assault stories. Um, I'm a little girl, so I'm not sure if it's sexual assault. I just know someone touched me in places that I didn't want to be touched, and I'm here to tell you not to get followers, not hurt subscribers, not to get likes and all that. I just want someone to know that you can always tell someone and that you can always go to someone, and there's more people like you. You're not the only one. So, let's get started. Okay, so the first one was around when I was 6 or 7. Um, there was this girl, and we were best friends. We did everything together, and let's just say her name is Alicia. So, Alicia and me were best friends, and then one day I asked the teacher to go to the bathroom. And Alicia was my bathroom buddy, because we had bathroom buddies back then. Or at my old school. Not back then, because I'm pretty young. I'm 11. So yeah, she was my bathroom buddy. And I went in the big stall, because in our bathroom we have like a big stall, and then we have two small stalls like next to it. So it's like the big stall and then small stall, small stall. So I went in the big stall because I'm a little claustrophobic. I don't like dark, small spaces. So I went in the big stall, and Alicia walked in the big stall, and I screamed because, I'm going to the bathroom, and she walks over to me and starts touching my boobs like that. And I asked her what she was doing, and she was just told me to shush. So I stopped talking, and then she gets on me while my pants are still down and starts kissing my neck. And right now, like at this point, I'm ready to run out of the bathroom. But the door, like the lock was, you had to stick your finger through the lock to lock it and unlock it. So I stuck my finger through, and she pulled my hand back in and slammed me against the wall and started kissing me. And then she just stopped and walked out. So I finished my business, and I was walking in the hallway, and she was like a little in front of me, and she stopped, and I kept walking, and I tried to walk past her, and she grabbed my shoulder, and she said, "If you tell anyone about this, I will kill you." Like, I'm not even joking. That's what she said to me. "If you tell anyone about this, I will kill you." So, yeah, I never ever told anyone that story. I'm 11 now, and I just told my mom about these stories. So, yeah. Just know someone can't hurt you if you tell. Like, if I probably went to the teacher and told, then it probably wouldn't have gone on as long as it did. This girl did this to me 3 times. That one time, and then she did this to me. We had a sleepover, because my mom was like, "You need to have a sleepover because you're gonna be a loner and stuff." And I was like, "Whatever, I have no friends." So I invited her because I assumed we were going to be sleeping in different rooms, so she couldn't do nothing. But she started crying to my mom and saying that she didn't want to sleep alone, so she slept with me. I was sleeping with my back to her because my bed is like this big, like bigger than that, but like just imagine it like this, like this. So I'm sleeping here, and this is my face, and this is my back, and then she's sleeping like that. That's her back. This is her face, and then she rolls over and touches my shoulder and starts like rubbing my back. And I want to go downstairs and tell my mom, but like I was scared cuz at that time I was 6 or 7. I didn't know what was going on. So I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what was wrong. So I knew that if I go and tell my mom, she's probably going to be like, "So what did she do? How did she do this to you?" And I'm going to be like, "I don't know, Mom." So I just didn't go tell her, and I was afraid because that girl said she was going to beat me up if I told anyone. So, and then she rolls me over and once again starts kissing me. And then she gets on top of me and goes down. And I'm not even going to share those details. If you're old enough, you probably already know what happens after that. But yeah. Anyway, and then the third time she did it was at school again. We were at recess, and the same thing happened with the bathroom thing. And someone walked in and they were like, "I can tell you guys are in there." And then we got called to her mom's office because her mom was the vice principal. So then I was even more scared because I was like, if I tell anybody, I'm going to get expelled because they're not going to believe me. So then I'm scared for that we're going to get caught and I'm going to be in trouble and blah, blah, blah. And then, so we go down there to her mom's office, and her mom is like, "So someone told me that you guys were in the bathroom together," and we were like, "No," or she was like, "No," and I was like, "I didn't say anything." And then her mom was like, "Eden, were you guys in the bathroom together?" And I was like, "Mm-mm." And I like didn't even make eye contact with her. I was just like, I didn't do anything but nod my head no, because I was so scared that her daughter was going to beat me up if I said anything. Just know, if you're in that situation, you can do something. They can't do anything to you in front of a parent. Please, I don't want this to happen to anyone. This is the worst thing possible. I don't want anyone to ever have to go through this. I don't wish this on my worst enemy. That it's bad. It's bad to feel like you've been violated. Like, and I know some people like have been done to have their stepfather done it, their uncles, their aunts, and I feel so bad for all of those people because it probably went on for way longer than mine did. Mine only went on for like 2 months. Theirs probably went on for like years. And I feel so bad for people like that. Okay, moving on to the next story. This next story was by a family member. I'm not going to tell you which family member, and I'm going to just say his name was Philip. So, I was at Philip's house, and I was at Philip's house, and I was like poking him because I wanted to play a game. I was like, "Come on, go outside, go outside, go outside." And I was poking him in the shoulder. And he came up to me and I was like, "Are you going to play a game now?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's play a game." So he closed the door and he started doing the same thing the girl did. He started touching my boobs. And I was like, what are you doing? And then he was like, I'm playing a game. And then I'm like, okay, what kind of game is this? And he just said, shush. So, and then he laid me down on the floor and stuck his hand in my pants and started caressing down there. And at the same time, he's touching my boobs. And then he just stops and goes back to his game. And he's like, are you going to leave me alone now? And I was like, yeah, and I just left. I never told anyone that. Like I said, I just told my mom all these stories. And I felt like I needed to share them because, I don't want this to happen to someone else. Like, you can always speak up when it happens. Okay? You don't have to be scared. That was around when I was like 9. This last story, yeah, he only did it once. This last story is by another family member. I'm gonna call him, Felipe. Sorry, I don't know a lot of boy names. I know a lot of girl names. So Felipe, we were camping with my grandparents next to the beach, and they had 2 campers. They had one for them and they had a Jeep that we brought the camper in. So we were in the Jeep, and my other family member, my cousin, she was like in the front seat, and then me and Felipe were in the back, and my cousin wasn't paying attention, and he started touching me, and in this area and this area down here. And then so I knew it was wrong, so I was like saying stop, cuz I was older then. I was like stop, stop, and then like I guess my cousin thought it was a game. So she didn't do anything about it, and she just started laughing. And so yeah, and then he started like kissing my neck, and at that point I was pushing him off me. I was like, stop, please stop, I don't want this no more. Because at first I thought we were playing a game, and then I was like, I don't want to play anymore, I don't want to play anymore. And he just kept doing it. And then finally my cousin looked back and he just like stopped. This was him, so he was touching me and stuff. And then my cousin looked back and he was like that, looking off into the distance. And then I was like sitting there with my shirt like halfway up and my pants like halfway down. And then Bobby was like, my cousin was like, what are you doing? So I pulled my pants up and I pulled my shirt down, and I was like, I don't know. And then I said, I don't want to play anymore. Could we go play a card game? And then they were like, okay. So we went into the camper and we just started playing cards. So yeah, I don't know if that one's sexual assault. I don't know if they are. I don't know. I'm not sure if any of them are. And I'm sorry if they're not. I swear I'm not trying to get attention. I'm fine with just my friends following me, subscribing to me. But I just want everyone to know that it's okay if you tell. Nothing's gonna happen to you. You're not gonna get in trouble. Nothing is ever gonna be wrong, and it's never your fault. It's never your fault. Don't ever think, oh, I deserve